Der var ikke nogen af de to danske herrer, der ville spille mod mig i boksning. Det kan jeg selvfølgelig godt forstå, eftersom jeg er overlegen i stort set alle spil i hele verden. Men jeg står her sammen med Dean, som er senior producer på Fight Night runde 4. So Dean, what's so special about this game? And let's get this interview started.
Well, what's special is a lot of stuff. One of our challenges was how do we raise the bar over Fight Night round 3? And we believe we did through our new physics engine, which is revolutionizing the category. This is based off real physics. I'll give you an example. You're a lot taller than I am, and you have a lot longer reach. So imagine in Fight Night round 3, we would be the same proportions, right? Well, there's a strategy in there where height and reach matters. Well, we've brought that to life in round 4. So for me to actually fight you, if you hold out your jab, right? And I'm going to you, I can't hit you. That's a big strategic difference in boxing, and we brought that true to life through our physics engine, which allows us to have the right proportions of the boxers. So when you look at Mike Tyson, who, by the way, is in our game, and it's the first time you can fight with him in a video game, against Muhammad Ali. Well, Muhammad Ali has a 9-inch reach and is about 4 inches taller than him. That's a huge difference. So what would Mike Tyson have to be? He would have to get on the inside, right? So you throw that jab, I'd have to come in the inside and fight you from here, okay, and do a counter punch, right? Well, in Fight Night round 3, there was an invisible wall. Like you and I would dance around, I couldn't get inside. So that eliminated not only your height and reach that mattered, but your style. He couldn't fight on the inside. So what the physics engine allows us to do is allows us to get on the inside and actually fight on the inside. Allows me to come in here, allows me to push you. Actually allows me to get this close up and personal. And you could never do that before. So really, height and reach matters and styles makes fights is something that you can relive in Fight Night round 4.
So have you used a real professional boxer to help you evolve the game into what it is now?
Well, signing Mike Tyson, we actually had one of our producers sit down with Mike Tyson. And what's interesting about him is however people feel about him, he's actually a wealth of knowledge of boxing. And he's done a tremendous job at just even talking about the sport that's helped us. We also have our announcers, Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas, who are, obviously Teddy Atlas is known around the boxing community to have a tremendous amount of knowledge. So when we do our audio pieces with them, there's lots of knowledge transfer in there as well. And we also have some super passionate people, and we watch tons and tons of video. That's a great thing about boxing. Everything's televised, so we get to watch it all. And we actually study the tapes, which is really important because our AI system, so when the boxers are there, we actually have an AI system called Real AI, which is stands for Record, Evaluate, Adapt, and Learn. It's an adaptive AI system that actually allows us to watch a video, play the game, which not with the gloves on, but we can play the game and actually mimic what's on screen into the AI, and actually that's how we build the AI to mimic the real life counterparts. And then because it's an adaptable system, over the 12 rounds, whether they're winning or losing, whether you're throwing certain punches, they can adjust over time so it doesn't feel the same, and really speaks to no two fights are ever the same.
Hvad sker der lige her? Ekstrabladet.dk og PlayStadium. I er færdige. Hvem vandt?
Det gør jeg naturligvis. Altså.
Der har ikke været nogen ligefrem sejrsrig dag for Ekstrabladet i dag.
Nå, jeg synes faktisk, det er gået okay. Jeg kørte lidt race mod mig selv. Der vandt jeg faktisk.
Var skærmen ikke slukket? Jeg synes, jeg var inde forbi at se det før.
Nej, det var den faktisk ikke. Der var et eller andet på.
What is the coolest matchup in the game that's possible to make, in your opinion? Well, I think the coolest thing is really Ali and Tyson, right? Because in their prime, when Tyson was the youngest heavyweight champion, I remember them being on a talk show, and Ali was obviously retired, and Tyson were talking, and they said who would win in a fight. And, it's really bringing that dream matchup that no one could ever see in real life, so we've brought that to the video game. And my personal opinion, if those two fought, I don't know. I mean, for their time, those guys were unbelievable. I think you have to give something to Tyson's power, but Ali was just such a tremendous technical boxer and can move around the ring with such speed that, that's why you get to predict what the outcome is over here.
So what platforms are you going to be out on?
Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3.
Are you going to think about making it for Wii?
You know what's interesting is at the time we were developing this game, the Wii was something that, to do a physics-based engine, I don't even know if that can handle on it. But where the Wii Motion Plus has really helped out, I know it's going to help out tennis and golf with our titles, is, it might have that one-to-one relationship that you could have. So you never know. Not for Fight Night Round 4, but maybe for Fight Night Round 5.
That sounds good. Your favorite punch?
My favorite punch would have to be, let's see, if you threw a hook at me, okay, my favorite punch is right into the side of the temple like that.
And I'll be pretty much done for.
Yeah, absolutely.
That sounds good. Let's try the game and see how it goes.
Absolutely.